In the bustling city of Varentia, politics was not merely a profession, it was a battleground. The air was thick with ambition, deception, and the relentless pursuit of power. At the heart of this tumultuous landscape was Elara Voss, a rising star in the political arena, known for her fierce intelligence and unyielding determination. Elara had always dreamed of making a difference. Growing up in a modest neighborhood, she witnessed the struggles of her community firsthand. After graduating top of her class in political science, she entered the arena with the intention of reform. However, she quickly learned that the idealism she once clung to was at odds with the ruthless nature of her colleagues. Her campaign for city council was a thrilling roller coaster. Supported by a grassroots movement, she aimed to dismantle the entrenched corruption that plagued Varentia. But as her popularity grew, so did the threats against her. Anonymous calls, veiled threats, and smear campaigns erupted, orchestrated by her primary rival, Victor Kane, a seasoned politician with a dark reputation. Victor was a master manipulator, leveraging his connections to the city's elite. He deployed a team of strategists who crafted false narratives, turning the public against Elara. A wolf in sheep's clothing, they branded her, insinuating that her community-driven platform was merely a facade. Elara felt the weight of the world on her shoulders. She surrounded herself with a loyal team: Marcus, her savvy campaign manager, Lydia, a brilliant strategist, and Jonah, her childhood friend turned tech whiz. Together, they brainstormed ways to counter Victor's tactics, focusing on transparency and honesty. As election day approached, a scandal erupted. A dossier emerged, alleging Elara had misappropriated funds during her time as a community organizer. The document, laced with falsified evidence, sent shockwaves through her campaign. While Victor reveled in her misfortune, Elara and her team worked tirelessly to prove the accusations were fabricated. With mounting pressure, Elara held a press conference, laying bare the truth. "Politics is a dirty game, and it's time we clean it up," she declared, her voice steady. The public, tired of lies and corruption, began to rally behind her once more. But the real test was yet to come. On the eve of the election, an anonymous source leaked a scandalous video of Elara during a private meeting, where she vented her frustrations about the political elite. The clip was taken out of context, yet it was enough to swing public opinion. In a last-ditch effort, Elara decided to confront Victor directly during a televised debate. As tensions flared and accusations flew, she turned the focus back to the issues that mattered: education, healthcare, and community development. With passion and clarity, she dismantled Victor's arguments, exposing his empty promises. The debate was a turning point. Viewers saw Elara's resolve and authenticity, contrasting sharply with Victor's underhanded tactics. Polls began to shift in her favor. On election day, the atmosphere was electric. Citizens lined up, driven by the hope of change. Elara's campaign had garnered unprecedented grassroots support, and as the votes were tallied, it became clear that her message had resonated. When the results were finally announced, Elara emerged victorious. As she stepped onto the stage to accept her victory, she felt a wave of relief wash over her. But she knew this was just the beginning. Politics would always be a dirty game, but she was determined to play it differently. Her first act as councilwoman was to propose a series of reforms aimed at increasing transparency in government dealings and reducing the influence of money in politics. It was a bold move that drew both applause and backlash from the established political elite. Elara understood that navigating this treacherous landscape would require not just courage, but a willingness to confront uncomfortable truths and make sacrifices for the greater good. As she took her seat at the council, she felt a renewed sense of purpose. She wasn't just a player in the game, she was here to change the rules. The road ahead would be fraught with challenges, but Elara had learned one crucial lesson: in a world where politics was often synonymous with deceit, integrity could be the most powerful weapon of all. And as she looked out at the city she loved, she knew that real change was possible, one battle at a time.